Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about this guitar built by the Nashville Guitar Company. So stick around. Okay, where do we start with this one? This is a 2017 model. It's a D-42 made by the Nashville Guitar Company in Nashville. Go figure, right? And I'll come back around to that in a minute and tell you a little bit about them if you don't know who that is. But let's talk about the guitar first, then we'll talk about the builder just a little bit. This is a red spruce, or Adirondack as a lot of people call it. A red spruce top and Brazilian rosewood back and sides. This is just top grade Brazilian rosewood. This is the quarter sawn stuff that you just straight grain, nice color, nice tone. This guitar is not crazy heavy either. A lot of Brazilian rosewood guitars tend to be a little heavy. This is not a heavy one, really. Which may be why it's as alive as it is, because man, this thing is alive. I actually backed my mics up just a touch from what I was doing earlier with the D18s, because this guitar's got some more presence. So, getting back to the builder on this. Nashville Guitar Company is, of course, Marty Lanham in Nashville. And I have known Marty and his gorgeous wife, Charmaine, now for probably almost 30 years, probably, or pretty close to it. If you're not familiar with Marty Lanham, he is recognized as one of the premier builders, luthiers, if you will, and rightfully so. And we're in the golden age of guitar building right now. Everywhere you look, I can't tell you how many people come up to me and say, "Hey man, will you try to play my guitar? Tell me what you think about it." And I'll play it and say, "This thing's really nice, man. Who built this?" And they'll say, "Well, I did." Really? How many guitars have you built? And this is, I'm seeing more and more people that are building their own guitars, and they'll build like, "This is my first one or my third one," or something like that. Anyway, there's a lot of really good builders out these days. Years ago, there wasn't so many really good builders. There was only, seriously, probably 4 or 5, in my opinion. And Marty was one of them. And he still has the touch, of course. And this isn't a particularly old instrument. Like I said, this is a 2017. So this is a somewhat modern guitar. It doesn't sound like it. It's lush. This is a really big, lush sounding guitar. This tone is why I like Brazilian rosewood, especially with Adirondack red spruce. This is the tone for me. You feel it right here when you're playing this one. So condition on this guitar is just really, really excellent. It's been well taken care of. This also, of course, belongs to Dale Owen, and I'll have links below so you can contact Dale with any questions you have about it. And I did read, he gives me a sheet with these guitars, and it'll outline if there's anything I really need to know about it. And all it said on this one as far as wear was very light marks. And I would have to agree with that because, I mean, I've kind of looked it over, and I see really nothing. Okay, I see one. I got one little tiny dent in the finish right there in the glare. That's not enough to make or break a guitar to me. It sounds good, plays good, and this one does play good. 1 3/4 nut. Of course, it's got the engraved gold Waverleys. It says C-shape in the details on this guitar, but I've got just a tiny ridge on the back. I would say maybe a low V. It's not really a C-shape to me when I think of a C-shape. When I think of a C-shape, I think more of a chunky neck without as much of a ridge in the back. And this one, it's not much of a ridge, but it's got a little bit of a ridge there that I can feel. Just really perfect to me. We'll get back into it and find something to play on this thing. A lot of power. Just really lush. A lot of bass, but the trebles sparkle. Fat trebles up the neck. We're going to kick her up a notch. more time. Let's go up. There'll be information in the links below if you want to talk to Dale Owen about this guitar. What a wonderful guitar. So thanks for watching. This was fun. This was a fun guitar to play.